Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Learn English with Podcast. This episode is perfect for beginners, so don't worry if you're just starting out. We'll keep it simple and easy to understand. Are you ready? Let's get started. Today, I want to tell you some interesting and funny stories. Stories are a great way to learn English because they help you understand words and sentences in context. Plus, who doesn't love a good story? I have some questions for you along the way, so stay tuned and let's make this interactive. Story 1. The Clever Rabbit. Once upon a time, there was a clever rabbit. This rabbit lived in a big green forest. One day, the rabbit saw a big, hungry fox. The fox wanted to eat the rabbit for dinner. How can I escape? Thought the rabbit. The rabbit was very clever. He thought of a plan. The rabbit said to the fox, "Mr. Fox, you look very hungry, but I am very small. If you wait, I can show you where to find a big meal." The fox was curious. "A big meal?" he asked. "Where?" The rabbit smiled and said, "Follow me, and I will show you." The fox followed the rabbit to a big, deep well. The rabbit said, "Look inside the well. There is a big, tasty rabbit down there." The fox looked inside the well. He saw his own reflection in the water and thought it was another rabbit. "Yum, a big rabbit," said the fox. He jumped into the well to catch the rabbit, but he fell into the water. The clever rabbit laughed and ran away. The fox was stuck in the well. The rabbit was safe and happy. Wasn't that a funny story? The rabbit was so smart and the fox was so silly. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever tricked someone, or has someone ever tricked you? What happened? And think about it and try to say it in English. Great! Keep practicing and you'll get better and better. Now let's move on to another story. This one is about a little girl and her dream. Lily's dream. Lily was a little girl who loved to dream. Every night, when she went to bed, she dreamed about amazing places. One night, she dreamed that she was flying in the sky like a bird. In her dream, Lily flew over mountains, rivers, and forests. She saw beautiful flowers and big trees. She felt so free and happy. Then she saw a big, shiny castle in the clouds. "Wow," she thought. "I want to see inside the castle." Lily flew to the castle and knocked on the big door. The door opened and a friendly dragon came out. The dragon said, "Hello, Lily. Welcome to my castle. Do you want to come inside?" Lily was a little scared, but she was also curious. She said, "Yes, please." The dragon took her inside the castle. It was very beautiful. There were golden walls, sparkling chandeliers, and many colorful rooms. The dragon showed Lily a room full of books. "These are magic books," said the dragon. "You can read any book and it will come to life." Lily picked a book about a magical garden. She started to read and suddenly she was in the garden. There were flowers that could talk, trees that could dance, and animals that could sing. Lily played in the garden for hours. Then the dragon said, "It's time to go back, Lily." Lily woke up and found herself in her bed. She smiled and thought, "What a wonderful dream." Wow, Lily's dream was so magical. Have you ever had a dream like that? Our question is, what is the best dream you have ever had? Can you describe it in English? I hope you enjoyed that story. Dreams can be so amazing and fun. Now let's hear another story. This one is about a boy and a magic hat. The magic hat. Tommy was a boy who loved hats. He had many hats in different colors and shapes. One day, Tommy found a very old hat in his attic. It was dusty and looked very special. Tommy put the hat on his head and said, "I wish I had some candy." Suddenly, candy started falling from the sky. "Wow, this hat is magic," said Tommy. Tommy was very excited. He wore the hat everywhere and made many wishes. He wished for toys, ice cream, and even a pet dog. Every wish came true. But one day, Tommy made a wish that caused trouble. He wished for a giant cake. The cake was so big that it didn't fit in his house. It broke the windows and doors. "Oh, no!" cried Tommy. "What have I done?" Tommy's friends came to help. They all ate the cake together, but there was still a lot left. Tommy felt sad. He didn't want to cause more trouble. Tommy decided to return the magic hat to the attic. He said, "Thank you, Magic Hat, but I think I should use my own hard work to get what I want." From that day on, Tommy worked hard and appreciated what he had. He still loved hats, but he knew that real happiness comes from effort and friendship, not magic. What a great lesson Tommy learned! Sometimes working hard for what we want is better than getting it easily. Have you ever wished for something that you later realized you didn't need? What was it? Try to explain it in English. You're doing great. Now let's listen to another story. This one is about a talking cat. The Talking Cats. Mia was a little girl who loved animals. One day she found a stray cat on her way home. The cat was very cute and had shiny green eyes. Mia decided to take the cat home and name it Whiskers. One night, while Mia was doing her homework, she heard a voice. "Hello, Mia," the voice said. Mia looked around but didn't see anyone. Then she realized it was Whiskers. The cat could talk. Mia was shocked. "You can talk?" she asked. "Yes," said Whiskers. "I have a secret. I can talk, but only to you." Mia and Whiskers became best friends. They talked about many things. Whiskers told Mia funny stories about his adventures in the city. He talks about how he once rode on a bus and scared the passengers. Mia laughed and laughed. One day, Whiskers said, "Mia, I need your help. There is a mouse in the house, and I can't catch it." Mia was brave. She helped Whiskers catch the mouse and let it go outside. Whiskers was very happy. "Thank you, Mia. You are a great friend," he said. From that day on, Mia and Whiskers had many adventures together. They kept the talking cat a secret and enjoyed their special friendship. Wow, a talking cat! That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If you could have any animal as a talking pet, which animal would you choose? And why? Try to say it in English. I hope you're enjoying these stories. Remember, practicing English can be fun, especially when you have interesting stories to listen to. Let's move on to our next story about a brave little fish. The brave little fish. Once upon a time, in a big ocean, there was a little fish named Finny. Finny was small but very brave. He loved to explore the ocean and make new friends. One day, Finny saw a big net in the water. The net was catching many fish, and they were all scared. Finny wanted to help. He swam to the net and saw that it was very strong. Finny thought, I need to be clever to save my friends. He saw a big, sharp rock nearby. Finny swam to the rock and pushed it towards the net. It was very hard work, but Finny didn't give up. Finally, the rock caught the net, and the fish were free. They all thanked Finny for his bravery. Finny felt very happy. He knew that being brave and helping others was the right thing to do. Finny was so brave and kind. Sometimes, even if you're small, we can do big things. Have you ever helped someone who was in trouble? What did you do? Try to tell your story in English. You're doing an amazing job listening and thinking about these questions. Let's keep going with another story. This one is about a girl and a magic paintbrush. The magic paintbrush. Once there was a girl named May who loved to paint. She painted beautiful pictures of flowers, mountains, and rivers. One day, May found an old paintbrush in her grandmother's attic. It looked very special. May took the paintbrush and started to paint a flower. Suddenly, the flower came to life. May was surprised. This paintbrush is magic, she said. May used the paintbrush to paint many things. She painted food for the hungry, houses for the homeless, and toys for the children. Everything she painted became real. People in the village were very happy. But one day, a greedy man heard about the magic paintbrush. He wanted it for himself. He went to May's house and said, "Give me the paintbrush or I will take it from you." May was scared but smart. She said, "I will give you the paintbrush, but first let me paint one last picture." The greedy man agreed. May painted a big, beautiful garden with a high wall around it. The man was happy and said, "Now give me the paintbrush." May gave him the paintbrush and he went inside the garden. But once he was inside, the wall closed and he was trapped. May took the paintbrush and left. She continued to help people with her magic paintbrush, and the village lived happily ever after. What a clever way to get rid of the greedy man. May was very smart and kind. Our question is, if you had a magic paintbrush, what would you paint and why? Try to explain it in English. Thank you for listening to these stories and thinking about the questions. You're doing a fantastic job practicing your English. Remember, the more you listen and speak, the better you'll get. That's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the stories and learned some new words and phrases. Keep practicing and don't forget to listen to more episodes or learn English with podcasts. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.